Stampers, and welcome back to my Thursday morning Facebook Live. Today we are on card sketch number 16. I was looking through my stamps and papers. We've got a lot of stuff retiring. I also do a card ministry, and I've got a gentleman who we want to send an encouragement card to, has been sick for a long time. So I found my Ribbon of Courage stamp set, which will be retiring, and the saying, with faith, all things are possible. So I thought that would be, and then we'll write him a really nice personal note on the inside. To make it masculine, I decided to pull some other things that are retiring, and that is our Rooted in Nature, Nature's Poem paper. Isn't that really pretty? We've got that, and I'm just going to base the card off of this color scheme, which is Blackberry Bliss and the twine ribbon, kind of a brown. We've got the Blackberry Bliss twine. I've decided on Sahara Sand as my card base instead of white. I think that's good. All right. Who am I? For those of you who are new to my Facebook Live on Thursday mornings, my name is Kristina Reese, and I have a business, Creating with Kristina. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I sell all these products online at my shop, which you can find the link in the description. Also, I have a blog. I have a YouTube channel, and this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel also. So if you're watching from there, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next card sketch. I've been working through my ebook, 30 card sketches with examples. And let me pull that up for you. The link, if you'd like a copy of this, the link is in the description. I just find it's a lot easier to have just a set of card sketches that I can just go to anytime when I'm kind of struggling with a card idea. Usually I start with the sketch and then I go from there. Sometimes I have a stamp set I like, and I'll find a sketch that'll go with my stamp set. But usually, because the card sketch is an outline, it's kind of a jumping off point. It helps the creative juices start to get started. So today's card sketch, let me pull this up again for you, is card sketch 16. And you can see it is, let's see, it's got some dark here, light, a place for either a sentiment or a image. The card is back here. So this part, this dark doesn't go all the way down. And you can see the example I made last fall with those pretty pink colors. All right, so that is what we're going to do. I'm going to put my card sketch right here so you can see it as I'm creating this card. And I'm going to tilt my camera down so you have a better angle. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, like I said, I'm using Sahara Sand as my card base. And so I just cut this at 8.5, 5.5, and scored it 4 1/4. A very simple card base. Traditional card base. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to fold it the other way. It's not wanting to, well, it's not wanting to line up either way. That's all right. Sometimes when you score it, you're off by just a scant. And so then when you try to fold it, you've got one end that's a little longer than the other end. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it. There we go. Okay, so there's my card front. Got it. Now, so my card sketch here, you can see, pull it in a little more for you. I need 2 shades here and another here. So what my plan was is this pretty leafy paper I'm going to do where the white is. Then this dark Blackberry Bliss stripe I'm putting here. And then for this stripe that goes through the diamond part, I'm using this ribbon and the twine. For my sentiment, like I said, with faith, all things are possible, and I'm going to stamp that on Sahara Sand and punch that out. And I'm also going to stamp it in Blackberry Bliss. So let's start with that. Oops, I forgot to get some Sahara Sand scrap. Hold on real quick. Ooh, please tell me I have some. I do not have any scrap at hand, but I have this whole new sheet. I don't want to. That's it. Give me just a sec. I need to cut it. Love doing Facebook Live. I'll be right back, just cutting this up so I can use it. Okay, here we go. All right, now that I've got my Sahara Sand scrap and I want to stamp my saying, and I want to do it in Blackberry Bliss. Now, I will be cutting it out with this stitch framelit here. So I want to make sure I get the stamp far enough over so that I can cut it out well. Oh, notice I should have used my Stamparatus. I want to show you what happened. See, the bottom of the saying didn't come out. So one more time, I'm going to flip it over. Stamp again. Hold it down. Ah, there we go. Okay. Now let me quickly take this to the cutter. Oh, you know what? Dang it. Look at that. I am going way too fast. Hey, Joyce, you loving all these mistakes I'm making? All right, let's try this one more time. Ink her up. I'm just going to make sure I have plenty of room by coming out here in the middle. There we go. All right, now I can get it on there. And just run it through this machine real quick. Whoa, my goodness. Okay, now I have my little guy. All right, let me move this over so you can see what we're doing here. So this piece is going to go right here. All right, got that. I can close up my ink. I'm done with that. And put this out of the way. All right, now my card base. Here's my card base. So I want, this is a 4, well, I guess it's 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. It's a square, and since my card base is 4 1/4, I know this is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And this is just going to be a strip. This is actually going to be a square. And let me turn my trimmer over here real quick. There we go. So we're going to go at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then this strip is about 1 inch. I'm just guessing. I do not have measurements on my card sketches because, like I said, it's not a recipe. It's just an idea. It's just a jumping off spot. So 1 inch looks good. That down. Oh, I need to cut it at 4 1/4 real quick. Actually, you know, sometimes when you're layering, it's better to tape it on there and then trim it with the scissors so you get it exact. So let me, tape runner, there you are, tape runner. Okay. There we go. And now I can just take my snips and I know it's exactly lined up. Perfect. Okay, I like that a lot. Isn't that pretty? And now we're going to put this ribbon right here and this twine. So I don't want to tape it down yet. I'm going to flip it under to the back. Let me think here. Do I want to flip? Yes. Well, I'm thinking, should I raise it up? Probably. That's what we'll do. Okay. So the way I put on my ribbon is I just take the tape runner, run it down where I want it, then place it a little bit on both sides. Go. Snip off a little here, and then I'm going to flip it to the back. And tape it down. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. Now our twine, let's see, where's my little saying? Oops, where did it go? Joyce, do you see it? What did I do with the little saying? Okay, here's the thinlet. Ah, there it is. Phew. All right, so what I'm thinking here is I want the ribbon to come with the bow. Oh, wow, that is so pretty. Gosh. All right, so sometimes it's just easier to tie it. So let me pull out some ribbon here, or twine, I mean. There we go. Yeah. All right, for those of you who've been watching me 100 times now, I use clamping tweezers to be my third hand. What I mean by that, these little guys, they will hold everything in place while I lost the little, well, never mind. Okay. And that holds it while I make the bow. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to put that right there. Now I'm going to use dimensionals, of course, to hold this up. Find a page of dimensionals. There we go. And where are we? The dimensionals also can help hold things down, or at least hold things in a spot. All right, so pull off all these little guys. Oh, hey, Nicole. All right, let's that little guy right. See, I'm gonna, yeah. There it goes. Okay, so that's on there. Now I just need dimensionals on the back. Now I'm putting this whole thing down. If you have any leftover dimensional sheets, this makes for a great, just take this and put it down. Now, because I'm got a square here, it's going to be just a little close, so I think I'm going to snip that down a bit. There we go. Okay, that can go there. And that one can go there. And also that is really strong adhesive there to hold that, I have drawn a blank, burlap ribbon, there we go, to hold the burlap ribbon down, which can be kind of difficult. Let's see, will that fit? Ooh, just barely. There we go. And the other side. So it looks like I've used some of this already. I have just a little bit left. Okay, now this will be really nice. Come on. Okay. Wow, what a fast card. Ta-da! Okay. So this is a masculine encouragement card. You know what? It needs a little something up there. I know it's masculine and we don't think of bling with guys, but I just happen to remember we have some Blackberry Bliss faceted gems, if I can find mine. There they are. That might be pretty on there, just to give it a little something. Oh, come on. There we go. There, now it looks like it's like got a tag. it looks like it's got a Brad or something holding it on there. So, of course, this also could be for a girlfriend too. I mean, girls love fall colors, the purples and browns. So that was card sketch number 16. Let me show it to you again. And I followed the pattern pretty close this week. Sometimes I go way off. Other weeks I just do just like the pattern says, but it's just a pattern. It doesn't tell you, like, for instance, the one that I made last fall, I stamped an image in the white area. This time I used designer series paper. I had glitter paper for the trim. This time I used ribbon. So those kind of things are the parts where your creativity come out. It's a lot of fun to use card sketches, and I encourage you, if you have trouble thinking of card ideas, go get a card sketch and then sit down with your favorite stamps and paper and create yourself a card, and then send it to your family and friends, because you don't want to have all these cards sitting in your desk and not send them to people. And this will be going to a very special gentleman in our church who is having a little of sickness that it just doesn't seem to want to go away. You enjoyed the card today, and I will see you next Thursday morning for card sketch number 17. Okay, bye-bye, you guys.